Hi, people. Merci, thank you for being here. Yeah, thank you very much. Hi, everyone. Thank you. That's Dorish. Hi, people. Thank you for being here. So enough of the music. I might stay a bit longer. I'm not sure, depending on how the flow goes. And so I'm just gonna look for someone on the comment section. Oh, I think she's already sent a request. Oh no, Young, sorry, that isn't you. That's not her. Hi, darling. If you're here, just send a request in so we can start. Okay. I get question and answer today. Someone is going to ask me a question. And so I hope I'll do well. Wish me luck, people. She want to challenge me why we shouldn't let our husband, our partner go out. And so hopefully I'll be able to flow. Wish me well, my people. Refund. Did I pay twice? I think I paid twice, so they refund my money back. Lovely. Let me... Oh, she's here. Hi, darling. Lovely. I just add you on now. Add it to the chat. She's the one who's going to lead us. So I'm just going to be here and answer a few questions. I know she's got a lot of thinking.
Hello.
Hi,
Hold on a second. Let me get a real spot. I had to leave the house because my husband is inside. So let me just park somewhere where I won't get the rain.
So your husband is inside. You can't do video inside.
I can't do a Kia video inside, okay?
Pastor, you
Hold on a second, please.
Let me stay quiet. Zip it. Guys, this is Zion's daughter, and she does stream video as well. I think she talk about a general topic, especially relationship. I think I'm just guessing. And so she's going to introduce herself in a bit.
So, everybody.
I think we can. Yeah, I can. Hopefully they can hear you as well.
Can you? Thank you so much, Izzy. Thank you so much.
Yeah. No problem at all. That's all right.
Well, yeah, hi everybody. So I am Zion's daughter. So I am hold on. I was watching a video where she said it's good for her to change soup. Okay? And I'm not of that opinion to change soup because of so many things that is involved in changing soup, okay? And like I told her, I said, I want to go finish my research. I did some research about changing soup, about, changing soup. Simple way, it's called cheating in marriage, okay? Easy has, you know, made it beautiful to look like we're changing ogbono to egusi soup. In one word, it's called infidelity and it's called cheating. So I reached out to her and I told her, you know what, let's have a debate about this. I am against the notion changing soup, and you are for changing soup. So let's come together and have a discussion about this. And yeah, let's see what we'll get out of it. So it's not to go to get wild, it's just
Oh,
a
they
respectful
said they can't
kind
hear
of
you. They
debate.
said they can't hear you. They said they can't hear you.
Can they hear me now?
Can you guys hear?
Can you hear me now?
They can't hear.
But can you hear
We
me,
can't
Izzy?
hear you. They can hear now. Now, yes. Tina, where's Sergey?
Okay. So so I reached out to her. I told her, you know what, let's have a discussion on this, okay? I am against it. I am against cheating in marriage, okay? And she said she's for it. And I've been watching her, you know, and she's got like, will I say, a degree in sexology and things in that nature. So I told her, I said, you know what, let's have a conversation, a kind of debate, you know, like the secondary school days debate. Are you for the notion? Are you not for the notion? And all those good afternoon panel of justice and judges and things like that. So she accepted to say, okay, you know what, let's do it. So I just want to thank her as well. Thank you so much, Izzy, for accepting to do it. Okay.
No
So like
problem.
you all know, my name is Zion's daughter. So Easy. I know they call you Akia Queen, right? Okay. For some reasons, they call you Akia. They call you Akia Queen. So I heard when you said it's good to change soup. You said something about, you know what, my husband knows to change soup. What brought you to that level of, you know, it's good for us to change soup? What brought you to that level?
I think it's just in another level of understanding what relationship really means, if that makes sense. Like I always say, I say these days, people are in ownership relationship. Okay, like it's mine, not knowing that this person is an adult. Even if they still want to do whatever they want to do, you can't stop them. They're still going to do it anyway. And myself, Christians say, I'm sorry, I've explored my sexuality in general. So I understand, I've met lots of men and I've been able to kind of cut off that selfishness, if that makes sense. I understand that eating one soup na headache for me as a woman, let alone a man. You understand? I'm sorry, I'm just saying, then when I was in the war, I was still in the war, trying to live the war, but hopefully I'll be able to live soon. For me, it was like, oh, I can hear myself. Do you want to maybe reduce it if that's coming from you? Sorry. Oh, okay.
Yes, I've reduced that. Yeah.
Lovely. So I was like, okay, I think it's nice in a relationship. It gives clarity. It gives understanding. It makes you understand your flaws well. And just let your husband go out, chin soup, he come back and, you know, everything will be fine. This is another level of understanding relationship. Knowing that this man is not just yours. Other people can taste him and he can taste other people. He's free to do so. It doesn't mean I don't love him. I just have deep understanding what love and relationship really means. This is my own understanding.
So, you know, one thing about I had, there's a video you did. It said, let's take religion out of it because we know when it comes to religion, it's wrong. But morally as well, morally is wrong. I believe morally is wrong. It's more like a moral they can see. So it's the kind of, okay, say for example, like I said, I want to go do my research, which I did, okay? So they said 80% of women, I don't know if you're among that 80%, but I consider myself to be in that 80%. 80% of women want a kind of, you know, a monogamy kind of relationship. 80%. So out of 10, 8 want a monogamy, me and my partner. Why 20%? They classify this 20% as abnormal, okay? Want a relationship with multiple partners, you know, kind of, I am married, like what you just said, I want to change soup. Okay, let me change soup. That 20% wants it. And when they were asked, why do you want to change soup? Why do you think changing soup? And the thing most of them, said was, we want something new.
Something new, yeah.
And when you look at that, it takes us away from what marriage is.
Well, what's marriage though?
Because
you're marrying normal traditional marriage.
You're marrying someone. You're marrying someone, okay? And then on that day, I saw your marriage video, yeah? You've got this oath that you're saying, I'm going to remain faithful to you. It's moral, okay? That's what the moral, the society we live in has made us believe, okay? This is what is right. What is right is you and your partner not changing soup. Take, for example, your partner is
what if
soup,
we
okay?
come together?
And you say, you know what, after
decision we made.
That's what?
If that's a decision we made, decision we both made. If that's the decision we both made.
Of course. No, easy. Of course, don't get me wrong. Of course, two people can come together and make that decision, okay? There are couples that come together and say, you know what, this is me, this is you, okay? I like to change soup. You can change soup. I don't think it's bad for changing soup, okay? Both of you've come to that agreement to say, in this marriage, in this relationship, we're going to be changing soup. But my question now to you is easy, okay? Let's say you've got Ogbono at home and you said, you know what, tomorrow I want to change egusi. Eventually you're going to get tired of egusi. So are you going to, from egusi, move on to banga soup?
Yes. It's not.
So when you get tired of banga soup, you move on to bitter leaf soup.
Yes. Yes.
So that's
you don't do it. Should I speak? Yeah, it's not like, oh, it's this person I see regularly. I have a husband, I see this person regularly. It's not like that. It's just something you make happen. Like you go on holiday, you go to another city, you just see someone, you make it happen and then say goodbye. It's not like it's going to be emotionally attached with these people. No, it's just, we want to do this thing together. We just do it. That's it. It's not someone I will see regularly. No. So egusi today, let's
But
say,
do you know that they are different? Okay, do you know that there are different kind of, changing of soup? You can change soup emotionally, you can change soup sexually, you can even change soup, being on cyberspace. You can change your soup on cyberspace, not necessarily having a sexual contact with this person. And then, you can have an affair with an object as well, in things like that. So when you're saying changing soup, do you mean changing soup in the area of sex? Or you say emotional,
got nothing to do.
Like
no emotions. No emotion attached. I've never done that before. It's changing soup sexually, and that is it. So the person know what they're coming to get. I know what I'm getting. My husband know what he's getting, and that's the end of it. It's just sexually.
It's just for the pleasure. So you actually
pleasure.
You're actually just doing it for the pleasure.
For the enjoyment of it. That's it. Nothing else.
So, but how do you enjoy? Maybe in this area I'm abnormal. How do you enjoy sex with someone that you don't have any attachment with?
That is a different level of thinking.
How can you
see? That is a different level of thinking. I have a friend who said to me, I have to love this person before I'm able to do something with them. I'm the total opposite. I used to think that way, but I think it's with study, the kind of people I follow on social media, the kinds of things I listen to, and I'm somebody who adjusts every second. What I do today is not what you're going to see me do tomorrow. So I learn, should I say learn? I'm someone who learns really fast. I see this one, I'm like, it's good for me, I want to try it. I didn't used to be this way. So I get to understand this sexual thing because I explored before I'm in a marriage. So I understand that this person I like. I just have to be sexually attracted to you. I don't care if you're ugly, cute. Actually, ugly men is the people I cannot like sexually to have something with. They have to be really ugly. That's why I always say Senegal men, this not like ugly in the sense that we know. You know, these Europe guys, they kind of clean themselves all day using cream and smart and all of that. I don't like all those. I just think they come with pompousness and all of that. I just want, can I be free to speak? What is in between your legs? That's what I'm interested in. I just want to be physically attracted to you, and that's what I need to get in bed with you. If we find that is it. I don't want to know your emotions. I don't want to know what you're thinking. Don't tell me your sad stories and all of that. That's not. If you tell me that, it's just gonna kill my, my sexual urge. That I just want that moment, to say.
Well, that's being emotionally dead, isn't it? That's being emotionally.
That's what you think.
Because,
I know when to.
Okay, I know we're two different people.
Of my emotion. Say that again. Say that again.
I said that's emotionally being dead to your emotions. Like, you know what? I'm just gonna blank this out. I don't care what I want. This right now at this moment is just what's between your two legs, and you don't attach any emotion to it. But have you ever thought of a day? Like, okay, probably I go on holiday, say you go to the Bahamas, okay? And then you meet someone, you meet like this nice guy that's got a good, reasonable, good thing between his legs. And then after one night round, okay, and you're trapped. Have you ever thought of that maybe you're going to get trapped one day? Have you ever thought of that? Or you think, you know what, no, it will never happen. And have you ever also thought, what if my husband gets trapped? Probably gets to someone. I know you say things like "Kpekus will carry grace" or things like that. What about if you meet someone that person's Kpekus carry more grace, more than yours? Are you scared of that might happen someday along the line, or are you scared of that?
Never. It's not cheating, okay? It's seeing other people. When it's cheating, it's your partner doesn't know. That's when it's cheating. If they know, it's seeing other people, if that makes sense. So me thinking, oh, he's going to find someone who have more grace than me, I think that is a self-decision. If you want to make that decision, is of you. I can't stop him. This is me. I know when to stop. I know how to control my emotion. I'll say I have the power. My emotion don't use me. That, like when you said, is it not like emotionally dead? No, I just know that this is what I need. I'm going for it. If anything change, I'm going to back off, which I've done with my husband. 2019, it was just like hit and run. And then I got stuck. I overdo it. He ran.
Okay. Said, now you got stuck with him, right? You got stuck with him. You said, like what you just said. Oh, sorry to call you Cher. There, you said hit and run. Okay, hit and just let me eat and chop and clean my mouth, right? And then you got stuck with him. So don't you think there's another chance of you getting stuck with another person?
It depends. That's what I'm saying. He left. He said it was too much, and then he left. The night it broke up, I slept with someone else that night. I'm that kind of person. You get me? I know when to see, It's just getting, I have power to I control my emotions. They don't control me. If he gets stuck or I get stuck, he's someone we can talk about it like, this guy is something else. I really, really like him. What should we do? If it comes to it's going to affect the family, this is going to happen. I know when to stop. I'm not going to get stuck like emotionally. I'm not in control of my emotion. I am. I know if I want to be stuck or not. When I got stuck with him, I'm just like, there's no one. If I can just be with him. If I know I have something else, I have power to my emotions. This is the thing. I can say, no, that is it. I have a husband at home, which we all can do. Listen to me. Sorry for using that word. I say, listen to me. We all. The honeymoon is so nice, and after you get to see somebody you really like, you fancy them. You know that. If you want something to happen, it can happen. But most of us just black it out like, oh, I'm married, I can't be admiring someone. It does happen to every woman. Like, oh my gosh, she's really cute. If you go closer, you're gonna get stuck, and that's when cheating happens if your partner
That's
doesn't know.
very,
But the thing is, we all just shut it down.
That's true, because like I said, I was doing the research as well. I found that 40%, okay, 40% of workers, like professional women, do admire their colleagues, their male colleagues. And then they spoke to I think some few women, and they said, you know what, I like seeing this guy every morning at work. That's the reason why I go to work. So of course you know, you admire people. Of course, there was a day my husband came back from work and was like, oh my God, is this lady that I saw? The lady was so cute, you know, she's beautiful, tall, and that. And, you know, I don't get angry. But then it goes beyond when I see that he's losing his own moral compass, okay? Because his moral compass is to tell him what is right and what is wrong. Should I do this? Should I not do this? Okay. You coming and telling me, you know what? Oh, babe, you know what? I really like going to work because of that lady. She makes me want to, like, every morning. I don't have a problem. I'm going to smile. But saying, you know what? Change soup. That's where I have a problem, because I know you're emotionally strong, okay? You have power over your emotions, and you're a strong woman when it comes to things like this. But there are women out there who are not strong, who things like this can actually have both physical, emotional, and, you know, psychological effect on.
Yes.
So you are in a marriage, you're in a kind of open marriage, so to say, to tell your husband, you can go out, you can fancy someone and go and have a one-night stand and come back, and life goes on. And that's because you were strong. And that's because
Yes.
you're able to cope. That's because, you know what, when he comes back, you don't see him as someone that has gone to go sleep with another person. You don't say it like that. So you are open to it, right? But what about those that are not open to it? Those that feel, you know what, my trust is broken. You know, I can't trust you, the relationship, and even some people will even get depressed because of issues like this. So when you say, you know what, it's good to change soup, it's good, let's change soup, it's good to change soup for you because emotionally you are strong, because you've got powers. You know, you've been able to put your emotions into subjection. Your emotions are in subjection to you, so you literally controls your emotion. But what about ladies, men who can't control their emotions? Study says, you know what, 80% of men are going to cheat in their lifetime. That's what studies shows. They're going to cheat, you know, do it secretly. 80%.
Sorry, I'm just
laughing. 20%, 20%. I can't really read comment. I don't know why though.
Somebody
okay, now I can.
She's just doing it for the view. I think she's doing it for the view.
I don't think so. It takes like a lot of courage to actually say, you know what, I'm gonna go. When you fancy someone, okay, in a normal world, when you fancy someone, you build emotions. But if you have just said, you know what, all I want is not emotion. I don't want to be emotionally attached to this person. All I want is just to taste what is between the person's leg. And that brings me to the question, in your lifetime, Izzy, how many bowlers are you going to test in your lifetime? Because you're probably going to see cute guys
all the time. And I'm not attracted to cute guys, to say.
Okay, you're not attracted. Okay.
No.
So that's why I think you're probably different. You're probably, like you've always said, I'm not your regular kind of girl. So maybe now I'm beginning to get the fact that you always say, I'm not your regular kind of girl. Because a regular girl want to get attracted to someone that's cute. Someone that's got six-pack. Someone that is tall, handsome, you know. But you're not like that.
I like six-pack, a man who is fit for the sake of what we're going to do together. You have to be fit. But saying, oh, he's a cute guy, oh my gosh, no, that doesn't turn me on at all. It doesn't. I like the kind, not your type kind of guys. That's the kind of guy I go for. If I show you the pictures of the people I've done something with, you probably see them and like, what you see for this guy body? He's too tall. Oh my God, he's too dark. Look at his nose. Look at him. He's from Gambia. Why do you like Gambian men? I like the mystery behind them, people. So I don't go for, oh, this is a Nigerian guy. Everybody knows it's really popular. I don't go for people like that. That's not my kind of people. I just go for the unusual set of people. That's why I always say I'm not your regular kind of person. And for the person who said, yes, Sally, I can share my husband. For the guy who said I'm not emotionally strong, to do what I do, you have to be emotionally strong. There is no way you fake I be a shower, I be this, I be that. You can't fake it. It has to be you. It has to be what you stand for you to be able to follow up. So yeah, I would say I'm emotionally strong, and I'm not your usual kind of girl. I'm able to control my emotions. I can. For example, today my husband and I, somebody posted something on Twitter, said, I came home, met my husband giving another man, head. And the other guy said, me too, I can't jam them. You know what? My boyfriend come tell me, say, make her join them, we'll do threesome. I agree. I'm like, whoa, this is my kind of girl. I keep calling meet my husband doing that. I'm like, what are you guys doing? Really? I'm not in the party? Let's do it. Oh, Mama, they invite me. I'm not going to start throwing bottles around. And I want to know after, why did you do it? We always tell each other, why did this happen? What's she doing here? What happened? Quick, you tell me. Kind of. In that moment, like I'm breaking bottles and in my house or in a hotel, I can't do that. I just think something made him do it. If I'm not comfortable with it, I walk away. I don't want to start. It's a decision he made. I can't change who he is. He cannot change who I am. It's a decision he made. That's his fault. I'm not going to take responsibility for him and start breaking bottles and chasing the girl. I'm not going to do that. I just want to know, why did you do it? If it doesn't sit right with me, I'm saying goodbye, and that's it. Or we'll sort things out if you have a good reason. So I'm not going to sit down and get depressed. Some women do it. That's why you said you do research. 20% of women, 80%, which is more, don't want to do it. I'm in that 20%. 80%, you don't have to do it if you don't feel it. It's just another level of thinking and knowing that this is a grown man. If you want to do it, still going to do it anyway. Letting me know, I just want to get involved and know this is what he's doing. I remember my dad told me 1982, he brought a woman home. My mom was home. And it was like, you didn't tell me before she came. Why would you just bring a woman? You're right. No, what do you need? What's that? You have to go back. Yeah. Should I? You think? Oh, okay. It's fine. Go there. Oh, stay. Still gonna show. It doesn't. Sorry, he wants to do something in the kitchen. I apologize. My dad told me 1982. Why? Somebody came home. A woman brought a woman home. My mom didn't do anything. She was just only upset. Why didn't you tell me? So I just think it's been there. It's been there. I'm not going to be like, I'm jealous. I'm not. I've been able to conquer those emotions. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, I don't feel it.
Okay, but easy. You know what they say, okay? They say there are several reasons why people want to go into open marriage, open relationship, okay? What you have is called open marriage, open relationship, where we are free to do what we want, but we still come back to each other. And they said number one thing is, low self-esteem. For you to say, I want to change soup, you're dealing with low self-esteem. You probably, the connection is not there. They said a stable relationship is a relationship where there is security. You're secured. okay, and you're secured, you're stable, because both of you are still attracted to each other, okay? And that's why you take that step from being just a fuck mate, sorry to use that word, sorry, to getting married, okay? For you to actually get married to your husband, yeah, you wouldn't tell me that there is no emotion attached to you getting married to your husband. If not, you
There
can
is a
remain
lot.
like, you know what, let's remain bed mate.
There's a lot of emotion to it. Actually, I tell my husband, I said our marriage, our relationship is beyond marriage. It's not just like the title to it, marriage. That's not what we're doing. It's beyond, because it was my friend for over 2 years before we got married, right? I was dating him before, and then we split, and then
Okay.
we became friends, and then we got married. So it's not the regular kind of marriage. He's seen me, I've seen him. I've seen his sex tape, he's seen mine. I've seen him say, oh, I'm not going to come today, I'm going to shag this girl. And I'm like, oh, this guy, like he's in the kitchen now. I was having sex upstairs. He was cooking for me. You get that? This is just saying that it's beyond. Yeah, it was a friend. It was helping me cook stew, and I was shagging upstairs. When I came down, I'm like, oh, sorry. He has his key. He came in. So this is what he knows me. Yeah. Right? So marrying me, you're not going to cage me, say, I can't do this or that. I have to make that decision and say, okay, I am committed to my husband or I'm not. It's not insecurity, because it's on another different level entirely. We didn't meet each other and we're suffering from low self-esteem, or we're suffering from non-attraction to each other, and we want to go out to get attraction. This is who he married. Like, I did fling them. One come today, next week is another one, is another one. So it didn't matter me to say, oh, okay, because I have married you, you have to stop. It's my choice to say I want to respect my marriage. Like, you know, people will say respect. I want to cool down. I don't want to. I'm okay. I am not. But you know what? If we go to Vegas, something is going to happen. If we go to another city, something is going to happen. What happened in Vegas stays in Vegas.
Okay.
If I decide to say, I like
Stays
that
in
guy, I want
Vegas,
to
I
try
know
it,
that.
I'm
But you
going to
said
do it.
something, you said something about respect now, okay? And then while
Right.
going through it as well, I saw that they said for those people that want to test you, it says few things about you. And number one thing that people said, okay, that this thing shows that you lack respect. Respect for yourself, respect for the relationship, and respect for the person that you're with. You just mentioned that word
Exactly.
respect now.
Sexual
That, you know what, I
respect.
can decide to stop it.
Sexual respect.
No, there is no respect for the relationship, because the relationship is there, and you say this relationship, I'm committed to someone, okay? I'm committed. The
Yes.
relationship is actually both of you are committed to each other. And it takes a level of respect to be committed to each other, right? It takes a level of respect to say,
Yes.
you know what, this person, I want to be committed to you. You said something, respect now. You mentioned respect, right? So the moment you say, you know what, I want to test another soup, it says a lot about you, speaks volume about you, right? And one thing that people are saying, that what he says you lack that respect. You don't have that respect for yourself, for the person that you're with, or for the relationship. The respect is gone. That's what it says about you. So what do you have to say to that?
If it's an agreement, it is not. If it's an agreement, you both come together and agree on it, that's not disrespect. It's what you both agreed on. It's disrespect when you do it and say, oh, he doesn't matter. He does matter. His opinion matter. Or when he do it, I don't know, he come home and just rub it on my face, that is disrespect. But when he call me and tell me, we talk about it and I agree to it, that's another level of respect. Telling me you want to do this and I agree, that's a respect. It got nothing to do with disrespecting our relationship or not respecting our relationship. If I know, for example, I said to you, Zion, I apologize, but I want to say this. It's not disrespect. I took permission from you before I said what I said. You agreed and said, carry on. That is not disrespect anymore. You're not going to say that Izzy is very disrespectful. No, I took permission from you and I said, I have to say this. Pardon me. It's respect. That's another level, letting you know I want to say this thing. It's not disrespect, is it? It's fun in a relationship. Changing soap in a relationship is fun. There's a program going on. I don't know where you are. If you want to see the program, what is it called again? The Ultimate, something like that, where relationship, they kind of swap partners. Are you in the UK? Right.
I'm in Manchester.
It's on Netflix. Right, The Ultimate. I think it's on Netflix. My husband and I watched it yesterday. Okay, they swap partners. And you know what? After doing that, these are kind of toxic people, yeah? They didn't know they were toxic until they swapped partners and slept with another person in the same bed for 3 weeks. Then they realized what they flaw were with their partners. The toxicity just appeared in them.
How do you deal with both you and your partner and your husband? How do you deal with jealousy? Will you tell me, you know what? I don't know. I can't speak for your man now, okay? I know every normal human being, okay, get jealous. You get jealous, right? You want to protect what you have. You want to protect what you have. Like, okay, this. I know you said something about I don't want to take ownership of my man. I don't want to say no. This is mine. That's what you said. You said I don't want to say this is mine. No, it's not mine. Okay. But in a relationship, you take possession of. You know what? This is what I have. This is my own. This, I don't know, there's this element of this is my own, and that's why you say my husband, right? If you're talking, you say my husband, you don't say our husband.
It's not married to
you do say my husband.
He's not married to another person. So for me to say our husband, for now it's only mine. So I say my husband. So jealousy is there.
Okay, so can you say, okay, can you use things like, you know what, this your bola and my bola? Can you say things like that? You know, when you use mine, okay, when you use that mine, you take ownership of something.
I can say, how would I say? I'm the first lady. Like Buhari have lots of women, but what's her name? Aisha is the first lady, the rightful owner. You know, me say may not go outside. It's not a child. I can't control him. If that is who he is, my sister, there is nothing you're going to do to change that man. Okay? If that is who I am, there is nothing you're going to do to change me. You're just going to bring problem to yourself. You're going to be jealous. I see men on Instagram, I admire them. I see Yash, I show my husband, I say, oh boy. I see breast because I am attracted to women as well as men, right? I see him, my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend, I showed him, he's like, my gosh, you don't enjoy for your life. See this the way you depressed. That's how, you know. I don't get jealous and say, oh, my husband, they look yash for Instagram. I don't get jealous. You are there or you're not there. He's still going to look at it. Just control your emotion, enjoy and view it together. Do you understand what I mean? Men watch porn, but they hide it from their wife or their partner. You like them or not, he's still going to watch it. It's just for you to deal with your emotions.
But that's where the respect comes in, right? That's where the respect comes in, okay? You don't want me to say it because you respect me. Yes. You don't want me to say it. You're doing it. You're hiding it from me because you respect me. Because you respect me. Because you know what? It's going to damage the marriage. It's going to damage the relationship.
What if he isn't?
I think.
What if he isn't?
I think it's not to me. To me.
Yeah.
To me, it is respect to me. It is respect to me because I can't imagine going now, coming back from work and meet another woman in the house and my husband doing something with this woman. And like you said, that you probably say, you're doing this without me. Can I join and do a threesome? That's disrespect. That's gross disrespect.
No. If it's what we do,
so even hiding it away from me.
What we do,
even if it's doing it, even if it's doing it,
it's what we agreed on.
You don't, even if he's doing it, I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered if he's doing it. But don't just do it to my face, because then you're disrespecting me.
But I want to know.
You don't respect what we have together.
I want to know. You see, that is it. Don't do it to my face. That is your emotions. Mine is different. Mine is, I want to know. Because you tell me or you not tell me, you're still going to do it. I just want to know. I'm able to control my emotions to know. I want to know. That is it. We're not the same. You see, you can't take it, but I can. And he knows I can't take it. It's what we agreed on. It's not disrespect. You see it as disrespect, but it isn't. It's that my daughter comes back from school and say, good afternoon. This is what we do. Yours might come and say, Boa mommy, and speak another language. That's not what we do in this house. You say, oh, that is disrespect. Why didn't she greet you in your dialect? Why would she say good afternoon or hello, mom? It's what we do in this house. That is our rule. It can be disrespect in your home, but it isn't in our home. You get what I mean? It isn't. You might see it as disrespect, but to the 20% of other people, they'll be like, oh, it's normal because it's what they agreed on. You see that? It isn't. It isn't. I just
so because what? Yeah, but because you know, because you're among that 20% that want to do it, does not mean it's morally right. That's the stand. That's where I'm coming from now. It doesn't mean it's more okay in this part of the world. Let's say in Africa they've got 2 wives, 3 wives, but respect make, you know. Okay, you want to marry someone, you know, I have co-wives and the rest, because you want to change to from co-wife 1, co-wife 2, co-wife 3, co-wife 4 to I don't know what. Okay, like you said, it's an agreement between them to say, you know what, you're going to have co-wives, okay? So there are some people that, you know, they just want to have co-wives. They like the idea of, you know, when you watch this American program, Sisters Wives, they have that, this thing, oh, let's be co-wives and let's be sisters' wives, you know, let's treat each other as sisters who are married to the same men, you know, things like that. But when it comes to a relationship, okay, where is now that moral, like I said, I'm going to say it again, where is that moral compass? Okay? Where is that
Who
moral
teaches
compass?
what is right and what is wrong in morals? What do we know is right and wrong in morals anyway? What is it?
Over time,
like,
over time.
Listen, African women. Do you know there's a place in South Africa where women marry over one man, more than one man? Do you know that in Africa? Yes, more than one man.
I've not seen that.
A woman can marry 3 husbands. Do that research. Who teaches about moral? Who said this is not morally right? This is morally wrong? Who teaches us that? We are Africans. Where we're coming from as Black African, there is a country in Africa where a woman can marry more than one husband. There is.
But how popular is it? I'm just hearing it for the very first time from you. I don't know if anybody in the comment section, section know about this particular ethnic group. I'll do a research on it. This particular ethnic group in South Africa, that a woman can marry 3 wives.
3 husbands. Yeah, 3 husbands. More than one man. She lives with them. They live together. In Africa, there is. So I'm just wondering, who told us this is morally right and this is wrong? When you're not hurting anyone, you're just making your relationship more like not the regular. I don't like regular stuff. I don't like normal stuff. I think different is amazing. Different is great. To be able to express yourself more than what people expect, like you stand out and not stand in the group. That's what I've always liked, right? Who teaches about morals?
I think over time, right? Over time, as time goes on, we begin to build what is right and what is not right, okay? So it's not like, you know, morals are not rules that are written, okay? Morals are not written. They are not rules that are written anywhere. They are not rules that, you know what you say, like the 10th commandment, Moses said this, Moses said that. Morals are not written anywhere. Morals are things that over time, okay, over time, as we grow, as we have, you know, as we come to realize, we just build things that you say, no, this is right. This is not right. Okay, say do not kill or do not steal, do not be mean to someone. Okay, it's not like it's written anywhere.
That is
It's just
someone,
morals that
not
is built over
yourself.
time.
That is another person. When you speak about moral, that is another person. We're doing it to us. We're not hurting anyone. Do you get what I mean? If you steal from someone, you minus from them and not plus. That is not morally right. It's not. When you kill someone, it's wrong. When you hurt someone, it's wrong. But when you're doing something to better yourself because it's not normal to other people, don't mean it's wrong. It doesn't mean it's wrong. You might see it differently and say, oh, you don't serve Jesus, it's wrong. Who told you it's wrong? Because I don't call the same God as you. Oh, I'm not a sinner and I'm wrong. Some people believe that God is in heaven. When the Bible said God created heaven and earth, where was he before heaven and earth was created? If you ask Christians, they don't even know. Where was God? He said he created heaven and earth. That means he was already existing somewhere before heaven and earth was created. If you ask them now, they tell you, oh, is it you're a demon, you're this, you're that. Where was your God before he created heaven and earth? But you believe he's in heaven, our Father who is in heaven. So because we're doing this, doesn't mean we don't have morals. We're just different. I cannot be stealing and tell you, say, my sister, I'm just different. No, that is wrong. I cannot kill someone and say, oh, I just killed the person because I'm different. No, we're having fun in our marriage, changing soup because we're different. We're not hurting anybody. We're not taking from you if you don't want us to take from you. We agree on what we do.
So is your husband not? Is that different? Will I say, what about
this?
jealousy?
Understanding, not disrespect. Yes, it's understanding, it's not disrespect, because we both know disrespect and morality is on another level. Morality is when you're hurting another person. That you not just get moral. See what you do, that woman. I'm not hurting. My man knows. I know. If it's my husband, they look yash for a Twitter. He go come show me, say, me will try this one. I know it tell me. Some men will look at it and come and carry your leg. You'll wonder, where is this coming from? They won't show you and say, babe, let's try this. They're not going to show you because you're going to get emotionally angry. You're emotionally soft.
No, see, I know we're moving away from, okay, my husband can see something here and come to me and say, babe, let's try this. We are the one trying it, okay? We are the one. It's not like going outside to try with someone, because then you're breaking our marriage contract. Our marriage is a contract, and in that contract, when you're getting married, they tell you things like, oh, I remain faithful to you, and blah blah blah, and those blah blah blahs, right? When you now go outside that contract, you're breaking the contract. I know both of you, right, is an agreement to say, you know what, in this marriage, okay, what they've said at the government house or the whatever, let them get that one. But this is us. This is what we want. We want to change soup. We want to change soup. We want to, and things like that. But then, if you put it out to say, you know what, it is good to change soup. What about those women that cannot take it? Like emotionally, they cannot take it. Okay, you know what? They said this thing has a kind of negative effect on relationship. That it has negative effect on relationship.
Yeah.
So some people it can cause no problem. To some people it can cause distress, it can cause depression and things like that. So when you have an agreement with your husband to say, you know what, my darling husband, this is what we're gonna do. Anytime we go to Bahamas, we're gonna change soup. Anytime we go to Vegas, we're gonna change soup. We get to Turkey, we're gonna change soup. We get to which other city again? To there's an African country that said, you know what, women can go there and sleep with as much men as they want. I think it's Namibia or Gambia. I don't know. They said it's a sex haven for women, right?
It's Gambia. It's Gambia where women go
you even
together.
No wonder you like the Gambian men, right?
They're very spoiled.
No one,
because women go there to explore. Yeah, it's Gambia.
I know, because I heard about from some kind of couple white ladies that told me, you know what, oh my God, if they want to have a getaway, like a getaway that they want to raise their leg up and do everything, they go to the Gambians, you know, to do all that, to have all that. But what about jealousy? Don't you ever get jealous? Does your husband
We
never
don't
ever
be
get
past
jealous?
jealous. No. Jealous is not involved in this game. You know, Sally says something. What if your husband fall in love with a younger girl? You are going to unlearn. It's his choice.
What will you do?
It's his choice. I'll move on. It's his choice. See something. You were talking about contract. This is the four corner of a contract, yeah? When you sign, it's binded. Even if you go to court, everything here agreed and you signed it is binded. But do you know you and that person can come and agree outside this contract on what else you want to do? And when you go to court and say to the court, we both agree on what is on outside of this, what we agree on something is outside this contract. Do you know the courts are going to accept it because you both agreed on it? They're going to accept it. So I just think it's choice. If my husband find a younger girl who can climb the tree or the rope and have sex on the rope, my God, and he decide to leave me and his children, it's fine. Come see your children. You know what? I will get younger than you when I met you. I will get younger than you. What is it? If you're not confident, you're like, oh, because you have a young guy. Now, something I do when I see a young guy. And by the time when this is in his 30 now, let's say this happened next year when he's 31, I will marry a 26 years old. It's confidence. It's what you can offer. It's what you've got. It's understanding. Young people like mature women who is not pissed. I know they confuse my husband. I know they force and say, he's a young guy. Not do this. Not look guest for Twitter. You are married to me. Yeah, I'm not that kind of woman. You are free to do what you want to do. Just let me know. If I agree, we'll do it together. If I don't, let me go tell you, say, try this thing out. It's good. This girl is very good.
You know, and again, there's another of your video that I watched. I think that day your husband was with you. He sat next to you, okay? And then someone asked him, "Are you gonna cheat now? Are you not cheat? Are you gonna change soup now?" And he said, "No, not now." Okay. While I was doing my research as well, I saw reasons why people do things like this. Another reason they mentioned was, if you get tired of that person, that there's no intimacy between the both of you. And when I read that, I immediately thought about what he said, you know. He said, no, not now. Maybe in the future. So to me, he's now, you know, head over heels in love with you, right? And the time is going to come, he's going to get tired of you. And that's when the, you know, testing of soup is going to come. Is that true from your end?
It can be. Maybe you just said that to be naughty. You know, we've been having this sex since 2019, and we both like go this way and go that way. And since we got married, you know, we've done some crazy stuff. It just brings both of us together every single time, even better. I'm telling you, stress of having a baby, some people are going to lose their sex life. I can tell you that. They're going to be like, you know what, we know do. I think 2 weeks after I had a baby, we were already doing something. It's that strongness. We always come together. If we see that it's a bit stressed out, something is happening, I can say, you know what, try, go lick black soup or something. It make you feel good. It's so just what we have. This particular,
I know it's an agreement, so I'm not even judging you on that. I'm not here to judge you on that, okay? So this black soup, okay, this brings me to this question. Are you the one that looked for this black soup for him? Or he's about fetching the black soup for himself?
There's a website, there's an app you go, and it's a partner app to people. You can just say, it's just me, my wife is not going to be here. And then, you know, meet someone, they're likely minded people, they're the same, they know why they're there. It's mainly couples to swap, married people. I've met lots of Nigerian people on that app, you know, they're like, my wife wants a nice Nigerian woman. You know, she wants a black Nigerian woman. Are you a Nigerian? I've met lots of Nigerian people on that app. It's a couple app. You sign together with your wife or with your girlfriend and you explore. So you can go on there and say, it's just me, my wife is not available. Or it's both of us. Are we going to swap? You know, so yeah, it's just in my world, it's normal. Where I live, it's normal. Where I come from mentally, it's normal. It's not abnormal. I'm sorry, some people think, oh my gosh, it's not normal. But if you understand where I'm coming from, where I am, it's normal to us. It's a normal thing. It's normal.
So you belongs to that 20%. 20% of the what population, 20% of the what population that wants, you know, to do something different. And this brings me back to our culture. This bring me back to our culture, okay? You know, our African culture in quotes. Our African culture in quotes.
Say Nigerian. Say Nigerian culture. Are you a Nigerian? Are you a Nigerian?
Okay. Yes, I am. Yes, I am a Nigerian. Okay, say our Nigerian culture in quotes, okay? To them, it's all right for a man to cheat because they'll tell you it's a man's word, okay? And that's backed up by studies as well. That 70%, that 80%, a man, because you're a man, you're 80% more likely to cheat than if you're a woman. Okay, and that's where we get that Nigerian thing from, that, you know what, men are allowed to cheat, they are men, it's their world. But you as a woman doing things like this, it sounds strange and absurd to say, you know what, oh my God, I like that. I can actually do like couple swap, and then we swap couples, and then we do what we want to do and come back. But the fact that you said there's no emotion attached to it, I just want what is between their legs and I'll leave. Are you never ever, you know, scared of what if I get trapped?
No. I've
so you don't think you can ever get trapped?
You see, this is where respect comes from. See, if we both agree on something else and all of a sudden I'm telling you, come and date me, I'm in love, you're not respecting what you both agreed on. This is another thing. So you have to control yourself. If you're in love with that person, stay away from them. Now you're trapping. It will be selfish of me to keep chewing-gumming them and expecting more. We never agreed on that. And that is not mature for you to ask for more. Unless he's feeling the same way, you can sense it, and he's ask you and say, can we go further? Or you ask, can we go further? If he say no, that is where we stop. I'm not going to say, oh, I'm trapped. I'm going to keep saying him. It's selfish, and I'm not a selfish person. So being trapped is not what I'm scared of, because it's the agreement we go with. We're doing this. And I always say for one night. Okay. And if I like that person, I'm like, keep asking, I beg, we see each other. We do it one more time, and that is it. Otherwise, it's one time, everybody goes their way. So no, I'm not scared of being trapped. If my husband is that emotionally vulnerable and he got trapped, see something. Now, God choice. I can't stop him. There is nothing I can do to stop this man. If he gets trapped, I can remind him of his children and say, remember your children. If you do finish, come to see your children if you are trapped. But for me, I'm moving on. It doesn't mean I don't value what we share. I don't want fake standby. If you're in, you're in. If you're not in, that's up to you. I don't want one leg here, one leg there. You have to be fully in. I know that, okay, that's fine. You don't crazy finish for that side, you come home. If you think there's something there for you to go pick up, you have to go there. I can't force you. I can't. Women say, oh, my husband is cheating. I have to go fight the woman. I have to talk to my husband. I need to call the family. Now, what do they do?
No, I'm against that, though. I'm against, you know, when my husband, say my husband cheats, I'm against going to the woman, okay? I have no business with the woman. I will not go to the
Wrong.
woman and start fighting and start saying that. I have no
Very
business with the
wrong.
woman, not at all. No, no, no. I have no business with the woman. Obviously, if my husband, if he didn't carry himself to that woman, nothing will happen, okay? He took himself there. He took off his pants, his shirt, and, you know, showed his willy. He did that, not the lady. So I won't go about fighting the lady. But I am just saying, you see, to us, it's morally wrong. But I understand the fact that you said we've got an agreement, okay? But when, say for example, so say your partner, your husband now, okay, when things like that happen, maybe there's a couple swap, you've done this couple swap, and you've had like a fabulous night, both of you, do you come back to discuss it?
Oh yeah, geez, that's the most fun part. Yeah. Oh,
So you must sit down and say, oh my God.
He was this, he was that. My gosh, the way they carry my leg, you know they carry my own like that. Say how you do, I'm erasing like this. It's just fun. And he's going to say the same.
And you don't feel anything. You don't feel anything.
No,
you don't feel
we
anything.
both, when we were friends. No, when we were friends, we liked to, there's this crazy club in Liverpool where couples go swap. We went together, yeah. We like we were couple, but we went on to enjoy something going on there. We came back and talk about it. It's been what we do. So changing it now would be like we're becoming someone else, if that makes sense. We don't become another person. And I don't like changing for anybody. You like me the way I am, you marry me. Let's continue. Because when we start changing, something is wrong. You're beginning to fit in a shoe that is not yours. I don't fit one. This is my person. We don't do this thing before all of a sudden we marry, we have to change stuff. It's not good for anybody, mental health. Let me continue being me. You know, so we go and come back and discuss it. That is the most fun part. And it's like, okay, let's try it. What do you do for them? Make we try out if it's something we can achieve. Yeah. Yeah. It's just, I think it's fun. If you quarrel, we easily settle. If argument comes, we know they take them serious. Just I bet carry your own come on for you. Before you know, we're back together again. The mom was here, right? The mom came. You know, moms with their trouble, this is going to happen. But because of who we are, we were able to know. I will leave your mama, leave my mom, no my mom. We come together. It's, you know, if you don't have that bond, you don't understand each other, someone is hiding something, you're becoming somebody else, you will easily just fall back to depression and stress and all of that. That's the end. That woman will struggle to come out of it, but the man will go find Toto for us and he will easily come back of his own stress, and the woman will be falling deeper and deeper. That's why you see women, they want to talk to you. I know how many women call you to want to talk to you about their marriage and their relationship. A lot of them. They will write you, they want to talk to you. My sister Zion, can I talk to you about my marriage? They give you stories, they tell you things. They're in a hole, but their husband is not in that hole with them. Or God don't go change soup, don't they lick black soup, they go. They're inside hole. But if we agree to be us and be ourselves, we're able to talk to each other, nobody will enter depression. Worst to worst, we'll find one club, go do something and we'll come back home. If that is what the man wants, I go follow you, go. Because I did there, I not did there, you're still going to do it. Because I have that heart of say, I know jealous, or I know they're jealous. I want they watch you do it. Okay, I want to come with you, husband. And if the man agree,
no, so you probably just you'll be watching it happen. You watch it happen.
I love it. The watching Guardone, they call it in Italy, is a fun part where you don't have to physically not take part, you just watch and see every details. You know how to get happy, you know how your husband, later you're going to be like, let's say that is sweet you pass now. Or the way you just
but is that not emotionally? Yeah, go on.
Emotionally what? Go on, say it. Emotionally what?
Renting.
Emotionally.
I can't imagine myself, okay, like I said, I'm part of the 80% that wants a monogamy kind of relationship. I can't imagine myself stand there, watch my husband carry somebody leg, go up, hang down for one tree, and be doing the do. I can't imagine that. That does not mean I'm
Is
not
it? Oh, it's
emotionally
fun.
strong, but it's just I can't imagine it.
Yeah, oh, I don't know what to say. When I imagine it, I'm just like, when is it going to happen again? That's why I always think it's just like you say, fantasy, yeah, yeah. It's like fantasy. I just, even sometimes when we do something in bed, I can see him like he's with the other woman, and that makes me really super horny and crazy and going.
But
Oh,
where is the intimacy then? Where is the intimacy between the
is
both
the,
of you? Is
people
it?
have
See, your
fantasy.
husband is on
People
top of
have
you.
fantasy. Your husband don't work for
Your
you all
husband
the
is
time, if we're gonna be honest. Your husband don't work for you
your
all the time,
husband is
if we're
on top
gonna
of
be honest.
you.
You're gonna have
Your
fantasy,
husband is
fantasy.
on top of you. I know, but your husband is on top of you, and you're fantasizing about your husband knocking another woman.
Fantasy. He makes the intimacy intense. He makes it intense. I won't say try it, don't try it, but people here try it.
Oh,
Some people
no.
use their S's. Some people use their S. Their husband is doing something, they're thinking about their S.
But when you go to, so okay, you know one thing, okay? You know there's something they call infidelity therapy. Infidelity therapy. There's what they call infidelity therapy, right? Where you know people that are addicted to changing of soup, they go through like this therapy to change their ways, to do. So if it was right, there won't be therapy for it, don't you think so?
Their therapy for a lot of things is just not working for them, so they want therapy for it. If it's what you do, it's what you do. You can't man not the married to wife. Why they not send them go therapy?
You know, so two wives different now. Two wives different. Two wives. You know that. You know this is my co-person. But you know what? Anyway, I appreciate you that you're a very strong person emotionally. Okay, very very strong person emotionally. For you to be able to say, you know what, I can watch my man do what he wants to do, and then you know come back home, and I'll still give him another round thinking of what he has done. I would say you are emotionally strong, and I appreciate that. Okay, you're emotionally strong.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, and you know different thing goes with different people. One, morally, like you, I know we've argued about who says is morally wrong, but I know that even in this part of the world, okay, if it's not agreement between the both of us, if somebody does, it's a kind of, you know, people can divorce because of that. To say, you know what, you've gone outside the contract of marriage, you've gone outside the hold of marriage, okay? For the fact that both of you has come together to agree this is what I want, it's a mutual agreement between the both of you, okay? So it's more like what the person that joined us on the day of our marriage, what that person said, that person's palaver is not our palaver, is not our cup of tea. This is what we are going to do. And this is where the understanding comes from, okay? He understands you, you understand him, right? So both of you know this is who we are, this is what we do. Love has brought both of you together because it is love. Now, love makes the two of you now marry, okay? Love has brought the two of you together. I just think when it comes to, like you said, there's always a limit, okay? There's a limit to it, okay? And things like that. But different reasons, people will tell you different reasons why changing of soup day, which is the negative reasons. I will always come with 1001 negative reasons why you shouldn't change soup. Why you always come with 1001 reason why you should change soup, okay? So, but what my own point of view is, not everyone is as emotionally strong as you are. So when you say changing soup is good, think about those vulnerable women who can really say change soup, okay? I remember once I once told my husband, I said, you know what? If you go and cheat, I know Kim myself say you cheat. I know do say you cheat. I'll probably not end the marriage because it's cheating. I said, like we said, what respect is different for you and is different for me. What you call respect
Yes.
is if you're cheating, bring the person come, not the person for my front. That's what you call respect. But what we call respect is, you know, if you're cheating, I don't want to know. I don't want to hear about it. Keep it outside. Don't no use that can't rub my face. Say you they cheat. That's where you know the different opinions comes from. Okay, that's just you've not said something about jealousy because I've asked you that question now. What if you come, you bring someone to your husband and say, babe, you know what, I like this guy. So your babe will just like smiling tell you, you know what, go and try the guy. Is that what your babe will tell you? Your husband will tell you?
Yes. You don't have to be selfish. If I let you, you let me. There's no selfish in this world where they say, oh, you can do, me cannot do. No. The selfishness is out of it. It can be jealous a bit. It's normal. My own, the way that get it do, I see the way you just did it. Let's say I won't say past my own dying. We get to talk about it. You feel something.
Yeah, but then there's an atom of jealousy now. An atom of jealousy is coming in.
We're human. Yeah, you talk about it. If you talk about it, you get past it. There will be a tiny bear. The way you take the door, it be like say you sweet past my own. I just want to know. It's human. It's normal. It's a natural thing. When it becomes worse, I won't let you do it. Not be your picking. You know, you can stop your children from doing stuff. You can tell him now and put your feet down and say no. He's still gonna go out and do it behind your back. And when your friends find out, you know what? He's disrespecting you. But when your friends know, say, you know, no worry. If they get to disturb your husband, and now we go tell the guest say rest. It's not disrespect anymore. Even if he doesn't let you know and your friends find out, it's disrespecting you in their eyes. It's disrespecting you. But if they know you know, nobody cares. Nobody cares. I'm just saying. So I think it's just understanding, if that makes sense. It's just understanding. If you understand it, it's not difficult. It's just when you don't understand and you're not able to process it in your head, it becomes really big. But if you process it and say, you know what, this person is still going to do it anyway, why not I just think differently and see how things is going to go? Some women don't want to do it, but they let the man do it. They just want to know. They want to be
so they just stay, and then
go on.
Okay, you know what about? Have you ever thought of what you know? Like, I don't know how to put this. People will say, you know what? I beg, I did my house. Don't come bring sickness. Come meet me. Oh. Have you ever thought of that? That you know what? Maybe sexual transmitted diseases.
I think that is childish. People say that. I think it's childish. It's a grown man. Protect yourself.
Like, why do they don't protect themselves? What if they want to do flesh to flesh?
You can do tests and bring it for me. You're here in the UK. NHS just send you a test and say everything is clean. What would test you? But when it's not clean, they tell you to come. They always tell you when you walk in. When you go to walk-in center here for sexually thingy, it's in Liverpool here. It's everywhere.
Yeah, but okay? I know, right? What I'm saying is. Right. You know, at the very beginning, you said something. When I say a man, I'm not so fascinated whether it's cute or not. As a matter of fact, what you said, I don't like your regular kind of man. Mine does not have to be cute or whatever or things like that. So you don't immediately ask a man. You don't ask a man, can I see your status? You don't do that. At that point, if I want to go by what you've just said, what you said at the beginning, at that point, what you're looking at.
You pick men in the street, Zion. You don't pick men in the street. It's via the app.
Okay, so how are you sure? How are you sure the men on those apps? How are you sure that the men on those apps they've got like a clean slate when it comes to their sexual status? How are you sure?
They're gonna do tests Or, okay, I don't advise doing flesh to flesh. If you want to, you get HIV test. It's a pack. You buy it on Amazon, eBay, or here. You just pick a pack from both and then do something. But you know what? Use condom. It's the same taste. It's the same. Use condom. So I don't want to, I'm not a teacher of protection. I'm a teacher of sex. Another person can take protection part, but you know what? We're dealing with adults. No, no, it's not big. You know, go open like me, they just, you go green, make that took stick in there. Why you go green, make you put ordinary body? You know, like that, I made you banana in there. I mean, you understand? When I say cassava, it's not going to root cassava and put it in there. You know what I'm talking about. So that person should be matured enough to like use protection. I say go and do cassava. You really go root cassava for a village, can't you come for your toto? You say you don't do something. No. So yeah, use protection. I'm just teaching about sense you protect yourself. You know, so I just think it's proud. People say, easy, stop it, let them use protection. There's sickness outside. I know. That's where the majority comes from. Yeah, any more questions?
Thank you so much, Izzy. Thank you so thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Like I said,
No
you
problem.
belong to those 20%. 20%, 20%. Somebody say condom and flesh is not the same. It's the same. Condom
It's
and
the
flesh is the
same.
same.
It's somehow not
It's
the
the
same, but
same.
it's here. It's here. It's how you control it.
That's what I'm about to say. It's the same. It's the same. Some men
Yeah,
or
to you,
ladies don't like.
it might not
Yeah,
be
I
the
think
same.
like
I
what
get
she
it's
said.
not the same, but you have to protect yourself. Protect yourself, I beg. No, come put me for trouble.
Exactly.
Commenters and viewers. Use condom. It's not this is the same feeling. No worry, later I will talk. Not the same. Yeah, so
Thank you so much, Izzy. Thank you. That's been like a
it's no problem at all.
wonderful
It's
time
my
with you. Thank
pleasure.
you
I
so much.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
No
Thank you
problem.
so
Cheers.
much.
Thank
Thank you
you
for
very
wanting
much.
to do this. Thank you. Like I said, I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to say, you know what, easy. No. It's what you believe in.
I get
Research says there are 20% who wants to change soup. So I just believe that you belong to that 20%, population, that we have in the society that believe in changing soup. Why I believe it is morally wrong. It is, and again, I didn't want to bring religion because you already said it from the beginning. No religion, okay? Going by religion, it is wrong. Morally, it is wrong. Culture-wise, I would say for a woman it is wrong, but for a man, our culture accepts a woman cheat a man, having multiple partners and things like that. But yeah, thank you so much for the opportunity,
no
darling.
problem at
Thank you
all. I
so much. Thank you
appreciate
so
you.
much.
Thank you.
You're a free
Cheers.
spirit.
Thank
You're a
you.
free spirit person. You're a free spirit person.
Oh,
Thank you
thank you.
so much. And then tell your
No
husband
problem
that I
at
got
all.
my heart for him. A man that can
Ah,
allow
yeah.
his wife knock another person, knock a man, knock a woman, and come back and talk about it, and even laugh is a strong emotionally is a strong
Yeah.
emotionally is a strong man. So thank you so much, Izzy. So much love for you. Thank you so much. And my
No problem.
regards. Thank
Appreciate.
you,
Yeah.
everybody. Thank you.
It's okay.
Thank you so much. Bye, Izzy. Bye.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hi, people. Can you hear me? Sometimes when they leave, you find it difficult to hear. Sally, thank you, Sally. Thank you. You are Rosalie. Thank you. Tina Novigene Salobua. Thank you, guys. You guys are absolutely amazing. And so, you guys heard it. That was it. So, we talk about it. And in this part of my words, no selfishness, okay? No secrets. There is some tiny bit of jealousy, not overly jealous, okay? So I don't know if you want to join the 20% to come and complete it 30%. I don't know, but I think it's just better. If you know who you marry, especially it's really nice to know who you're going at with. Like my husband, oh my gosh, you go carry Twitter video, they always check, they look. you know. So it's amazing, people. I know they hear you. I know. When you cut out like that, now so they do. People, you kill the interview. Oh, thank you. That's really nice. Very risky, my darling. Is it? Use protection, people. No jealousy for this word, okay? For where we did for this side. Mercy, thank you. I love your own kind of beautiful mommy. Oh, thank you. That's really nice. Mercy, thank you, Jay. Thank you very much. Thank you. Guys, see you guys. Ciao. See you all later. Thank you very much.